The conflict in Ukraine has taken a surprising turn. Russia, bogged down in a war of attrition, has found an unlikely partner, North Korea. This isolated nation, known for its nuclear ambitions, is supplying Russia with much-needed munitions. The Kremlin, facing sanctions and dwindling supplies, sees North Korea as a lifeline. For Kim Jong-un, this alliance offers a chance to defy international isolation. Both nations are heavily sanctioned and isolated by the West. They share a common adversary in the United States and its allies. While the alliance might seem odd, it is rooted in a shared history of anti-Western sentiment. The question remains, how far will this partnership go? North Korea's vast military arsenal, a relic of the Cold War, has become a lifeline for Russia's depleted forces. Warehouses filled with Soviet-era artillery shells and rockets are now being shipped across the border. These munitions are crucial for Russia's war effort. Intelligence reports and satellite imagery show a steady flow of military equipment moving from North Korea to Ukraine. This includes artillery shells, rockets, and potentially even ballistic missiles. For Russia, this influx of weapons is a godsend, allowing them to maintain the intensity of their operations. This partnership highlights Russia's increasing isolation and willingness to turn to rogue regimes. The flow of North Korean weaponry into Ukraine has raised alarms in the West. Concerns are growing that this partnership will prolong the conflict. Rumors have been swirling about the potential deployment of North Korean troops to Ukraine. Reports suggest that Russia is actively recruiting volunteers from North Korea. These volunteers, driven by promises of financial compensation, could soon find themselves fighting in a foreign land. The possibility of North Korean soldiers on the Ukrainian battlefield is a chilling prospect. It raises the specter of a wider conflict involving nations with a history of military confrontation. While the Kremlin denies any plans to deploy North Korean troops, the rumors persist. Western intelligence agencies are closely monitoring the situation. The international community is watching closely, aware of the potential consequences. Serious questions remain about the combat readiness and effectiveness of North Korean troops. The North Korean military, though large in numbers, is largely equipped with outdated weapons and technology. Its soldiers are often poorly trained and lack experience in modern warfare. They would face a well-equipped and highly motivated Ukrainian army, backed by Western intelligence and weaponry. The harsh conditions on the Ukrainian front would present a significant challenge for North Korean soldiers. The potential deployment of North Korean troops to Ukraine carries another risk for Russia defection. North Korean soldiers facing dire conditions at home might see deployment to Ukraine as an opportunity to escape. There is a historical precedent for this. During the Vietnam War, North Korean soldiers sent to fight alongside the Viet Cong were known to defect. Similar defections occurred during the Soviet-Afghan War. Beyond the risk of defection, the effectiveness of North Korean troops is hampered by their outdated weaponry. Much of their equipment dates back to the Soviet era. The combination of potential defections and outdated equipment raises serious doubts about the strategic value of deploying North Korean troops. While the influx of North Korean munitions provides a lifeline for Russia, questions linger about the quality and reliability of these weapons. Reports from the battlefield suggest that a significant portion of North Korean artillery shells and rockets are duds. Decades of economic sanctions have crippled North Korea's industrial base. Corruption and a lack of quality control have likely contributed to the production of substandard munitions. The unreliability of North Korean weapons undermines Russia's ability to conduct effective operations. It increases the risk of friendly fire incidents. Ukrainian soldiers have reported finding unexploded North Korean ordnance, highlighting the danger posed by these faulty weapons. Faced with a steady flow of North Korean munitions, Ukraine has adopted a new counter-strategy, targeting the source. Ukrainian forces are using long-range artillery and drone strikes to destroy Russian ammunition depots storing North Korean weapons. This tactic aims to cripple Russia's ability to sustain its operations. By destroying these munitions before they reach the front lines, Ukraine hopes to slow down Russia's advance. The use of long-range strikes carries significant risks. However, with the influx of North Korean munitions posing a direct threat, Kyiv seems willing to take the risk. This new strategy underscores the evolving nature of the conflict. The burgeoning military alliance between Russia and North Korea has sent shockwaves through the international community. The United Nations and numerous Western governments have denounced the arms transfers. They have imposed new sanctions on both countries. The United States has been vocal in its criticism, accusing North Korea of aiding Russia's aggression. The Biden administration has presented evidence of North Korean arms shipments to the UN Security Council. They are pushing for tougher measures to hold both countries accountable. However, the effectiveness of these sanctions remains to be seen. Both Russia and North Korea have grown adept at circumventing international sanctions. The alliance between Russia and North Korea presents a significant challenge to the international community. The burgeoning military alliance between Russia and North Korea raises concerns about its lasting consequences. This partnership, born out of necessity and fueled by shared animosity towards the West, has the potential to reshape the geopolitical landscape. One of the most immediate concerns is the prolongation of the conflict in Ukraine. The steady flow of North Korean munitions provides Russia with the means to sustain its war effort. Beyond Ukraine, the Russia-North Korea alliance sets a dangerous precedent. It signals that rogue regimes can cooperate to undermine international norms. The international community faces a daunting challenge in addressing this evolving threat. Traditional diplomatic tools have proven largely ineffective in deterring Russia and North Korea. The long-term consequences of this alliance remain to be seen, but the world is entering a new era of geopolitical uncertainty. As always, please share this video with a friend, like our content, and subscribe for further updates. Thank you for watching.